Hello everyone, SirLarix here with another beautiful day, beautiful sunset. Man, am I glad I moved my stuff down here. Whoa, hey everybody, SirLarix here, and we are in the well at the center of town, and hope you guys are ready for some fun. That's right, my friends, we have ourselves a new home base. We need to do some more work here. This is going to take some extra time to really pretty this up. We have some ideas, however, and I have taken the liberty of moving most of my things down here. Hope you guys enjoyed our fun little intro for today's episode. Thought I'd have a little bit of fun. And we have placed a bed down here. We've reset our spawn. Everything's pretty good. All this stuff is completely out of order. It's very out of sorts, and I need to get it sorted out. And we're going to do that. I think we're going to work on that a little bit today as far as storage goes. But let's take a look. Over here we just have some slime blocks here underneath this carpet, as you can see, and just some regular wool blocks on top there. Same setup up at the top with our blue glass. Oh, that's shaking real bad because we're on these slime blocks. And then I made a staircase out, and this goes all the way out behind the mountain, behind the cow pen. And the reason for that is because I want that to sort of be a hidden entrance and or exit eventually. But it's an easy way out of here. There's not an easy way out from here. Once you fall in, you're kind of in here. So that's what that is. That's where that's going to go. We have dug some staircases down here to diamond level, Y12, and those are going to be our mining areas, our branch mines. We're not going to do a lot of branch mining. I like to mostly do branch mining to find a cave and then explore the cave. I think that's a lot more fun. And if you probably remember, this was and still is part of an abandoned mine shaft, and we are going to use this to our advantage. We're going to use it to build a base down here. This is where all the crazy stuff is going to go, all the high-tech redstone-y type stuff, and then up top, that's where all of our buildings, library, and future fishing shack and all that stuff is going to go as well. So as you can see, we have somewhat moved all of our supplies down here. This is really everything we have. It fits in all of these chests right now, and there are a few chests up above in the farm and that I didn't move down here, obviously. But again, later I think what we'll do is use some of those farm buildings, and like the tree farm, for example, we'll set up a storage area by the tree farm, and we will be able to send some of those supplies down here via minecart, perhaps, and get them stored in our storage system. So let's talk about the future of this area right here that we are in. A couple of things. This somewhere in here is a slime chunk, and I keep coming in here and finding slimes. I'm getting a lot of slime balls. That's how we were able to get all these slime blocks. They just seem to spawn in here. So I think what we're eventually going to do is put down a floor so these guys can't spawn, but we may try to figure out what the exact coordinates are. I did find a different slime chunk over in the other abandoned mine shaft, and I just sort of leveled that out just flat for a layer so I could get some slimes over there as well. Nothing fancy, but we'll probably eventually do a slime farm in one place or another. Looking back here, what we're going to do, a couple of things. This is going to be our vault area. This is where we're going to store all of our super precious materials, iron and such, diamonds, and what few items we have there. So some of this stuff is going to go over there. We're going to do an enchanting area. We're going to do a potion area. And I think we may turn these into some sort of little cubby holes for some of those types of things. So we would need a staircase or something there. I think what we might do is make like a ladder, sort of turn those into lofts. And we'll have kind of an area for those types of things. Maybe our bedroom could be up there. And then this main hall is going to be primarily storage, but we also have this cave spider spawner right here in the middle. What I think it might be kind of cool to do is build sort of a terrarium, some sort of big glass cage for these cave spiders, or we could leave it dark. They could spawn, but they would only spawn inside that cage, so we would just have kind of a cool little visual thing going on in the middle of our base, but something that we could turn on or off, because these guys get pretty annoying after a certain point, being very, very loud. So anyway, let's run back up here to the surface. I want to show you guys where this goes. And this comes all the way out over by where we've been gathering sand. So this is over by this other island here. Now this is just a temporary structure for the staircase. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that in the future. We've been grabbing sand from there. This island may eventually just get demolished, or one of the ideas I had was to turn part of this into like a really big guard tower of sorts. So we have a big guard tower. This would just be a wall that comes across and sort of blocks off the river. And if we build our sort of castle thing later that I have in mind, we'll have kind of a wall that goes along the other side of this as well. So this will all be part of the structure of the castle that I have in mind. And you wouldn't really be able to see that there's a staircase there. So then you would have kind of a big guard tower here. It would look out over the ocean and across our ravine in that area as well. So very, very long term. This is just a temporary solution to get in and out of the base very easily. And it's not bad because it gives us access to most of the main stuff that we need up here on the surface right now. And so we can kind of come over here and pick up the stuff that we need. Let's go back over here, see if we got anything we can harvest. Let's harvest these melons. I've been trying to harvest these guys as much as I can. I don't really need too much of this stuff right now. Oh, these iron bars have disappeared on us. We've been having a little bit more glitchiness with the latest snapshot here. We're in 14-week 30C. I always struggle to try to say that the correct order. What's the skeleton doing down here? What are you doing? Get out of my area. Oh, what'd you drop? Boots? Nobody wants these boots. Get out of my inventory. Alright. But yeah, today I think what I'm going to do is work on that storage area a bit. I got rid of all the stuff that was over here. I moved down. The stuff that got burnt up here was just junk. It was cluttering up the chest. It was extra armor from the skeleton spawner and stuff like that. So we didn't actually lose anything important. And the other resources are just renewable things like stone. So not a big deal. I just thought we'd have a little bit of fun there. But I think what I'm going to do is try to maybe expand this room out a little bit more. As you can see, my pick is pretty close to dead. We're going to have to do some repair work. I've done a lot of mining, of hollowing out this room and stuff. I got another pick here somewhere. Yeah, my fortune pick, it's almost gone as well. So we're going to have to repair these guys. But I have a bunch of cobble now. I was actually running low on cobble, surprisingly enough, given that this is Minecraft. But with the Silk Touch pick, everything I got was regular stone. I didn't really have any cobble, so I had to use the fortune pick for a bit to do that. But I'm going to try to expand this room out. We need more space around the side if we're going to do this with the spider spawner. So I think we're going to try to make kind of a larger rounded area, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. May try to shape this roof out a bit so it's not just a big square box. But I'm going to work on that for a little while. It's going to take some time, and I will be back with you guys as soon as that is done. Hey everybody, I am back. Let me show you what we've done. Hope you guys like it. I think it's cool. Ta-da! We have, in fact, opened up. We've made a nice circular room out of this area. This is 21 blocks across. We certainly have 21 blocks or more this way. And then I turned this spider spawner into a chandelier of sorts for now. It's probably not going to stay that way forever, but for now it works. And even if we take out all these torches below, the redstone lamps that I put in the ceiling should keep any spiders from spawning, hopefully. In theory, anyway. That should work. Now let's stand over here for a second and see how that goes. Looking pretty good. And it's kind of cool because it lights up when you get nearby. So, for example, if I were to head over this way, back out here, you'll see that the light goes off once we get away from it. So we come into the room, it lights up. It's kind of cool. Kind of a nice little add-on feature. Just something different. What else are you going to do with the cave spider spawner, right? I don't know. Anyway, I have a ton of chests. I apologize. My voice and my breathing is super messed up today. Having a really hard time breathing through my nose with allergies. This year has been the worst for allergies. I don't know what the deal is, but it's been pretty brutal. Allergy medicine doing okay, but yeah, it's been kind of rough. So that's been one of the other reasons I've had a little trouble recording lately. But anyway, we have 33 chests. I'm not going to use all of these, but I think we're going to put storage maybe here and here on both sides. It's probably not going to be this full shape, so what we might actually do is something like this, where we dig out an area that would be similar to the mineshaft shape that we have throughout the rest of the abandoned mineshaft, I guess. And do something like this. We're going to use a lot of spruce wood, I think, for trim. Maybe spruce logs. I should have some here somewhere. Here we go. So I kind of feel like we might try to do something like this. Maybe like this on this side. And maybe we'll have some coming out here. Something like that. I don't know how that's gonna work out exactly, but we'll probably do something along those lines. And then inside here we'll have our two little cubby holes for storage. So I think probably what we're going to end up doing, actually that's not going to work, is it? We're going to have to go in to the wall a little bit further. Do I have some more stone? I do. My Silk Touch pick is getting to be very expensive to repair. I think it's 30 some levels now, and I don't even think that's a full repair at this point, which is kind of a drag. So we're going to be using this fortune pick quite a bit, at least in the near future. This thing is only a couple levels to repair. So anyway, I think we're going to do something like this. So we'll have our cubby hole will come in. We'll have our storage. We may even make this taller. I'm not really sure. I'm just not really sure at all. I don't know if I even really like the spruce logs here. Maybe they need to be trim piece inside, or maybe we're not going to use spruce at all. We may use something else. This is the kind of stuff that I, surprisingly enough, have a really hard time with from time to time, trying to decide exactly how I want to do something like this. Let's see here. I feel like I should have some more iron, but I know I used most of what I had to make hoppers. Used the hopper up here as just a detail. I kind of like that as a way to hang this. It sort of looks cool. Why did I get iron? I need to make some tripwire hooks. For the life of me, I can't remember how you make those. Sticks, I think, and planks. Does that seem right? Let's give that a shot. You know, I never make these silly things. Is that how you do it? This way? Not so much. I cannot cannot freaking remember how to do this. This is great. There we go. Iron. Oh, that makes sense. Iron, stick, plank. I don't know why it's plank at the bottom, but that's okay. All right, let's do that. Let's make a bunch of these trap chests so we can drop these in. So we're going to end up with something kind of like this, where we'll have a cubby hole on each side. Maybe we'll do chest, chest, chest. Maybe we'll do like this, come in here, and then we'll do 2 deep on this side as well. So we might have like that and that. Chest here. And fill that in, and then do the same thing one more time over here. So we would have 2 deep on this side, and then I think we're going to try to split this up based on material type. So in one of these cubby areas we might have stone. Maybe in one of them we'll have potion supplies. Maybe in another we'll have, yeah, who knows? I don't know exactly how we'll do it. Maybe we'll have food in one. Maybe we'll have mob drops in one area. We're going to sort these out. So we're going to kind of split it. So we'll have like building stuff on one side and then other materials on the other. It says general open storage, and then we'll have item frames on these as well. So we'll be able to see quickly and easily what we have. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do this design yet, and for all I know, maybe I'll extend this out even further. Maybe we'll shove those back into the wall a little bit more. Maybe this will be even open, all the way. So we'll just have a full area. I mean, maybe something like that might be cool, or even still, we could put these a little further back inset. So something like this. That might be cooler. Actually, I think I do like that a little bit better. Feels a little more open. So maybe we'll do like a 5 by 5 type thing. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 would be back there, like that. And then we could put. Oh, this isn't going to go very well. There we go. This is right under the water, by the way. There, you might actually see it. I can't remember if I blocked it up or not, but I feel like there's water kind of dripping in somewhere over there. I flooded this whole area several times while I was working on it. Yeah, it's not necessarily ideal, but maybe we'll do that. And that, so we'll have 5 deep on each side, and then maybe 5 across the back, or maybe we do something different in the back as well. Maybe we'll cut that out. This is always how it goes for me. Always got to just try to build some stuff and see what happens. Sometimes you have good results, sometimes maybe not so much. Ooh, I left a chest on the ground. We'll do that. And then maybe we'll have something different in the back here. Maybe this will be, I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea. But I'm going to mess around with it a bit. We'll see what's going to happen. I'm also going to mess with the design of our area a bit here. We're going to use some different materials. I think I want to use some quartz down here, and I want to make this sort of a futuristic laboratory type thing. So in honor of that, I have filled an entire hallway with quartz blocks here. Quartz ore, I mined this out from the nether. So we're going to get a little bit of this stuff out of here. And we'll get some levels, we'll get some quartz, have some fun. This is my fortune pick, right? It is. But yeah, nothing else super exciting going on for me. Right now, we're at the point in this LP world where we have pretty much all the supplies we need to do anything we want to do. It's more about, at this point, trying to figure out exactly what it is we want to do. So, with that in mind, in this particular build that we're working on here, the underground base, I have lots of ideas for it. One of the big things I want to build very soon is a smelting system. So we will be able to come in and smelt a lot of cobblestone or other items if we so choose. This is a lot of nether quartz ore, by the way. There we go. We've hit the back of it. Not a ton. A couple of stacks I think it took to fill this in. But that should be enough. Let's put this back here. Yeah, that's plenty probably for what we need. So I think we're going to use some quartz. I think mostly we're going to use quartz here for the floor. So I'm going to make some quartz slabs out of all of this, like this, right there. And then we're going to drop this down a bit. So we'll have this go down one more level. And then we're going to use these slabs for the floor. I think that gives you a really nice, clean, sort of mad scientist laboratory look. It's going to be pretty cool for all the stuff that we're going to build down here. And like I said, I think this is going to be sort of the more technical side of our world. We'll have a lot of different contraptions and things going on down here. But I think that's going to open it up. That's also going to prevent mobs from spawning in this room. So if we fill this in with all of these slabs, we shouldn't have to worry too much about light. So I can take out most of these torches. This thing is going to be lit up from the lamps in the ceiling. So we shouldn't have to worry really at all. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of water dripping there. If you were paying super close attention, you probably saw that. And I think that's how that's going to go. So anyway, we are running up on time for this episode. This was kind of a little bit more of a talky sort of episode. This build, I guess, if you want to call it a build, or whatever this is, this took a lot of time today. 5, 6, 7, and then this goes like this to make our complete circle. Okay. Can't count and talk at the same time. I'm not very good at that yet. But yeah, this took a long time. This just took a while to dig out this hole and move everything down here. What I did to move everything down here was just break chests, fill up my inventory, and then I just stood right here and just threw everything down, and it all landed here at the bottom. Had to run around and pick it all up. But yeah, it was a little bit of a time-consuming process. I haven't really been feeling too great all weekend, unfortunately. Like I said, the whole allergy season this year has just been miserable. Don't really know what's going on with that, but it's been pretty bad for a guy like me who has a lot of allergies. But yeah, just to give you a rough look, I think that's going to look really cool. And then we'll probably, like I said, adjust some of these other blocks, do some different trim pieces. We may use spruce wood, we may use something else. I'm not really sure. I like the spruce wood being a darker wood, but it may also not fit in that well with that kind of laboratory look I'm going for. So we may have to test that out. It looks like we're probably also going to need to get some more quartz from the nether. So we may try to do that coming up here in another episode soon. That's definitely not how you make slabs. Let's try that again. There we go. But yeah, for today, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you back here next time in the Let's Play world for some more Minecraft. Bye-bye.